In this video, I'll be showing you how I achieved this curly ponytail with 2 banked, so continue watching. So jumping straight into this tutorial, I'm just gonna part out her bangs first. So I create a center part to make sure that it is even, and then I create like a half a moon shape on each side. So depending on how thick you want your bangs, that's how much hair you are gonna part out and clip away. Next, I'm going to begin molding her hair. So at this point, you want to make sure you know where you want the ponytail to sit. So once you know where you want the ponytail to sit, you are then going to comb the hair up in 1 in sections and place your hair tie where you want the ponytail. Once that's done, I went in with Got to Be Free spray. You don't have to use Got to Be Free spray. You can use beeswax, you can use edge control, anything that sticks your hair, but I decided to use Got to Be Free spray. So I just spray all around, and then I go in with my blow dryer and dry it in place. You do want to make sure you comb or brush the hair through to make sure it is nice and sleek as well. So once I've completed that ponytail section, I'm going to go ahead and part another section. And this just helps me make sure everything is nice and slicked and I don't have any humps or bumps, lumps, anything like that. So I like working in sections. So once I've done that, I'm just going to comb it to where I had the ponytail and do the same exact thing. You want to make sure the hair is laying nice and flat. Spray it, comb it through, and dry it. And you just do that for the entire head. So once I finish slicking back the hair, I'm just gonna remove that hair tie. And normally if it's not all slicked together where the hair tie is sitting, you want to make sure you go ahead and comb that through. But because this ponytail was still nice and slicked, I didn't have to do that. So I just used my hair tie and tied the ponytail. So we did miss a clip where I braided the ponytail, but this is the hair that I'm using, and I did do 2 braids. The reason why I did 2 braids is because we are trying to do a full and fluffy ponytail, and I found that this method works really well. So you want to sew the first bundle of hair onto this first braid and leave about 1 inch or 1.5 inches when you reach the top. And then we are going to sew the second bundle of hair onto this second braid. The only difference is when we reach to that same position that we left that first braid on, we are going to start wrapping the rest of the hair together in one. So here I'm just showing you that I'm now putting both braids together, and I'm using the rest of the hair to wrap around both braids. So now we are basically putting them together, and this is now one ponytail. Instead of two ponytails on one braid, we are putting both braids together and wrapping the rest of the bundle around the hair until we reach the top. So once I finish sewing the ponytail, I am just going to take a piece of hair from the back to use as my wrap. And you always want to make sure you're wrapping the hair to cover the track. So I'm just spraying my Got To Be Free spray on it for some hold and combing it through so that it is nice and smooth. And I'm just wrapping it around. So you want to continue wrapping it until there's nothing left to wrap. Now that my wrap is done, I'm just going to go ahead and dry it for a little bit so it stays in place. And then we are going to work on the bangs. So I did decide I was going to put the bangs on a bit of a slant just to give it a different look. She wanted something a little different, so we just parted it on a slant. I did go ahead and glue in some pieces. So you just want to measure out the part, add glue to the track of the hair, and then place it on the part. You want to make sure you're not placing it on her hair, but on her scalp. So guys, I have people asking questions on how you remove the glue. You honestly just use oil. You can spray oil sheen, you can use grease. Anything with oil will make the tracks slip out and you have nothing to worry about. So we are just adding in a few pieces. So 2 pieces on each side. And once I've done that, I'm just going in with my wax stick just so that her hair stays down. So I did the opposite side off camera, guys. And once I place the wax stick on her hair, I am going to straighten it with my flat iron. And I love how this wax stick gives you a bit of a shine and doesn't make your hair look dull. So yeah. We straightened out her bangs and then I went ahead and gave it a blunt cut. So guys, once I finished her bangs, I went ahead and started combing through her ponytail. So this is what gives it more of the fluffy look as well. You want to make sure you're combing through, brushing through the curls to make it puffy. So once we've combed through the curls, we do want to add some dimension. So I went ahead and layered the ponytail as well. And this just gives it that oomph that we are looking for when we're looking at these curly ponytails. So I just went ahead and started layering from the top going down to the ends. So you don't want to take off too much hair, but you also want to show that it looks layered. That way it gives it more of a bigger and fluffy look. So once I finish that, I go in with my oil sheen and spray for that finishing touch. And this is how the hair is looking. I honestly thought this was a super cute ponytail. Shout out to Brie for allowing me to try this on her. This is my first time doing a ponytail like this, and I will continue doing my curly fluffy ponytails like this because I see the difference 1000%. So if you like this hairstyle, comment down below, let me know you guys liked it. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and follow me on all my other platforms at nate.simone.